Hello, good evening, friends. It's been almost 2 weeks since I talked to you last. Put my last first part of video for projections on next Lok Sabha elections. And last fortnight, before we start with the projections, has seen few important events in the political discourse of India, which, whether we like it or not, may influence the voters and maybe the next elections to a certain extent. Uh, there has been successful, you know, should I say, the G20 summit, the culmination of government's idea of taking the G20 to 60 cities in the country and making people more aware about G20, making it not only a government event but maybe like public participation. And then this event, which was there on Astral Pragati Maidan, which is now having this Bharat Mandapam, a grand show. So that was one event where we saw all the world leaders coming here, and India, by virtue of being president of G20, leading the discourse. Then special session of parliament has been called, which will commence from 18th. Government has announced a new scheme supposedly to benefit the tool related workers, Vishwakarma Yojana, which again, if nothing else, should go positive for the ruling dispensation for a section of voters. Then from the opposition side, after their Mumbai meeting and they announced the committee for coordination and all that, suddenly there has been this discussion being taken to this ridiculing the most populous religion and hurting its sentiments in no uncertain way. We have seen a pattern of leaders after leader coming with this, and then even we have seen last 1 year, the opposition leaders have tried to raise questions on the integrity or the moral ethics taught by Ramcharitmanas, which again, whether it is a mistake or whether it is by design to fragment the Hindu votes, which is the biggest majority in the country, whether it will help the opposition leaders, because we have seen a pattern in different states, different leaders at on a fortnightly or a weekly manner coming after one statement or another. And now this sudden surge about Sanatan, and I don't know, it's being compared to diseases and all that. So I think it may help in states where people are not Dravidian politics of Tamil Nadu could be different, but places where the Hindu sentiments are prevailing, it may boomerang also. So it's a risk they have started. Maybe it's a part of strategy. But in that backdrop, let's start with the analysis for projections part 2. And this will be the, with today we'll be covering almost 199 seats. And in last projection we have covered 174. So this should give a much clearer picture, and in the next round I will be able to give you the total picture projection. So in this backdrop, let's get started. In the four quadrants that we have known by now, let's start with the center centric or maybe Modi centric states, which will be covered in this second forecast. One is Chhattisgarh, one is Delhi, and the Union Territories. Then in Enigma, we'll be covering Bihar. In the weaker states for NDA, we'll be covering Kerala, Odisha, Punjab, and Tamil Nadu. And among the dominant or pro-incumbency states, we'll be covering Gujarat and Haryana. So in totality, 199 seats, as I told you. So let's get started with the center-centric or Modi-centric states. So Chhattisgarh, which has 11 seats, last elections also, the Vidhan Sabha, the government was selected for Congress, and in the Lok Sabha there was a huge majority for BJP, and the sentiment is going to be similar. Mr. Modi is still the most popular leader when it comes to selecting the leader for the nation in Chhattisgarh, and based on my projections, BJP or NDA should win at least 9 seats out of 11, maybe 10 also. But like I said, the format is that I am predicting the least possible. So just, again, going by that logic, I'll put the number here as 8. Coming to Delhi, again, all the 7 seats are likely to go to BJP, because when it comes to Lok Sabha elections, irrespective of whether Congress and Aam Aadmi Party fight together, most of the seats in Delhi vote by more than 50% majority in favor of BJP. So going by that trend, I think all 7 seats should go, but you never know, there could be one hitch here and there, and going by the logic of lowest possible, let's put the number at 6. Union territories normally go with the sentiment of the nation and ruling party, because they are very much aligned with the union government, and also from fund sake, because most often they do not have enough avenues to raise their funds, so grants from the central government and all that. So out of 12 seats of union territories, I expect the NDA should win 8 to 10 seats, but still, put it as a least possible. Let's take a number 7 here. Now coming to weaker states in NDA, Kerala again. There BJP has very little presence in terms of having strength to get a seat, so the projection will be 0 only. Maybe 1 seat they can, Trivandrum, they might crack this time, but still, to be on the safer side, I'll put the number here as 0. Then coming to Odisha, 21 seats. BJP is likely to be the strong force here, similar to last Lok Sabha elections, maybe 8 to 10 seats, while BJD will be having a majority of seats. But just to be on the safer side, let's put the number as 7. Then coming to Punjab, here BJP is not very strong, but recently with its alliance with ex-CM of Congress and one more leader who has joined from Congress, Mr. Jakhad, he is now BJP chief for Punjab, and with strong leaders coming and Modi having a sort of personal connect with Punjabi voters, though BJP as a party doesn't have that much presence in Punjab. I think BJP should be able to get couple of seats here. So let's put the number as 2 out of 13. Tamil Nadu again 39 seats, and they have been at the center of the current controversy of this Sanatan and Samul Vinash, and having Sanatan having bad president of caste system and all that. I think it might help them, the DMK ruling party to garner, Dravidian minded votes. But at the same time, we must also think that the party who is aligned with NDA here, AIADMK, they also follow the same Dravidian philosophy. And recent events of, Mr. Modi to get Tamilians aligned with North India, Tamil Varanasi Sangam and all those efforts. Maybe, if at all, I feel this will not be liked by the Hindu voters, the in general, and it might even help the NDA to garner more seats. But looking at the ground realities, I would put the number currently as minimum seats possible would be around 7 out of 39 for NDA. Then coming to the dominant states, Gujarat, a very straight calculation. All the 26 seats are likely to go to BJP, and here even the worst case scenario for BJP will be 26 only. And coming to Haryana, 10 seats, again 9 to 10 seats are likely to go with the ruling alliance. But again, going by the thumb rule of lowest possible, let's put the number in Haryana as for NDA as 8. Now coming to the final quadrant, Enigma, Bihar. So in Bihar again, it has been in news all the time in last 6 months, be it for Nitish Kumar being at the forefront of forging an alliance within all opposition-minded parties, or be it for the education minister of that state coming with episodes of Ramcharitmanas maligning statements, which could be like episode 1, episode 2. Why he does that? He has a job. He's under oath to constitution, and targeting one religion or a holy book related with that religion, and that also the most populous religion. Is it going to serve any good purpose for the government? Is he the mouthpiece of the strategy that the ruling alliance there now between RJD and Nitish Babu is trying to take a line to divide the majority vote, or I do not know. But all in all, my assessment of Bihar is that Bihar is strongly looking towards Mr. Modi to lead the country in coming years too, and current fiasco of conducting the teachers bharti exams, and all kinds of Bihar has been for wrong kind of news. Lawlessness has come back to Bihar after many years. There have been dozens of incidents of people on bike with arms and ammunition, broad daylight killing, kidnappings. So I think what people might underscore in the political circles is the importance of law and order. But for common voter, it's a very important factor, and UP has shown how it affects the people, because ultimately everybody looks for chain ki jindagi. So that's where I think also NDA is going to score better. And my assessment is that out of 40 seats, the NDA should win 28 plus minus 2 in Bihar, contrary to the belief that there is a grand alliance against that and all that. But when it comes to Lok Sabha elections, BJP will have a strong footing. But again, going by the logic of worst possible scenario, let me put the number as 25 out of 40 for NDA. So now let me summarize. So we talked of Gujarat 26, Haryana 8, so 34. Then coming to Chhattisgarh 8, so again 42, and Delhi 6 minimum, so 48. UTs minimum 7, 55. Bihar minimum 25, so that makes it 80. Kerala 0, Odisha 8, or did I say 7? So 7 means 87, Punjab 2, 89, and Tamil Nadu 7, so 96. So today we have covered 199 seats, and NDA tally is at 96. So if we put the numbers together today and last time, then more or less 180 is projected for NDA so far, and we have covered 174 plus 199, that is 373 seats so far. So out of 373, NDA is standing at 181 or so. So almost close to the halfway mark. But in the third and final forecast, I will give you the numbers for remaining states, which includes UP, which includes Maharashtra, and few very important states, Rajasthan, which is going to Vidhan Sabha elections very soon. So it could be interesting. So keep watching, and so far remember the number 181 out of 373. Thank you.